What is this pollution from power plants that we have heard so much about?
The Clean Air Act, originally passed in 1963, has been true to its word. According to the Environmental Protection Agency, which administers the Clean Air Act, it has lowered emissions of the 6 most dangerous air pollutants by an estimated 70% since it passed.
The Clean Air Act has really not only served as a model around the world for climate and clean air protections, but it's also made the U.S. a global leader in pollution prevention and control technologies that are helping generate investments and jobs here at home.
Under the former Bush and Obama administrations, the act has been used to regulate greenhouse gases by classifying them as pollutants. But in 2015, the Supreme Court put a hold on President Obama's ambitious Clean Power Plan, designed to reduce the carbon emissions of the nation's power plants by 1/3 of 2005 levels by 2030. However, President Trump has questioned the reality of climate change and clearly believes EPA regulations are hurting U.S. business.
Well, there's still significant uncertainty about the plans that the new administration has for Clean Air Act programs, but we have seen many administration officials express skepticism, particularly about the climate threat and hostility towards recently established Clean Air Act program.
One of those skeptics is the new EPA Administrator Scott Pruitt, who sued the EPA repeatedly in his former role as the Attorney General for the western state of Oklahoma. Pruitt has argued the EPA has overstepped its authority in regulating greenhouse gas emissions. He spoke publicly about his new job this week.
I believe that we as an agency and we as a nation can be both pro-energy and jobs and pro-environment. That we don't have to choose between the two.
But advocates say any attempt to soften the EPA's authority will likely end up in court.
We believe, however, that these programs rest on a really rock-solid legal and scientific foundation, and in the case of climate pollutants, the Supreme Court has already held on 3 separate occasions that EPA has the authority and the responsibility under the Clean Air Act to address the threat of climate change.
Still, President Trump reportedly is preparing to end some of former President Obama's policies on air and water through executive order. Kevin Enochs, VOA News, Washington.